2023 served as a breakout year for many stars like Caicedo, Garnacho, and of course, Jude Bellingham. So now the question stands, which young and hungry stars will jump into superstardom during this new year of 2024? In this video, we'll showcase the most promising youngsters all across the footballing world that have the most potential to take their game to the next level. So make sure you stay until the end and take some notes, because these prodigies are the ones who will be running the sport sooner rather than later. But before we start, if this isn't the first time watching this channel, please consider subscribing. With your help, we've already achieved 2,000 subscribers, and now it's time to aim at 10,000. Number 10, Claudio AI. The Argentinian youngster was one of the best players in the last Under-17 World Cup and looks set to sign with the City Football Group. The 18-year-old attacking midfielder has shown immense quality in his senior appearances for River Plate and will continue to develop his football in Argentina until the end of this year. It will be interesting to see how impactful he's going to be across both Libertadores and the Primera División, as depending on his performances he could either move to Girona or go straight to Man City. Number 9, Endrick. Although Real Madrid signed Endrick in late 2022, only 1 year and a half later will the Brazilian have the chance to play for Los Blancos. After a lot of hype and many goals scored for the Brazilian champions Palmeiras, the promising striker will join Real in the beginning of the next season, with Los Blancos in serious need for an elite striker. It would be completely unrealistic to hope that Endrick could immediately become a player Real could depend on, but I'm hoping to see the Brazilian scoring a few goals off the bench and perhaps even having a strong impact in this year's Copa America. Number 8, Gabriel Moscardo. The recent PSG signing is currently seen by many as the future replacement of Casemiro, and with good reason. At just 18 years old, Moscardo quickly cemented himself as a starter for Corinthians in the Brasileirão, showing immense quality with the ball at his feet, plus a great level of physicality despite his thin frame. There were many contenders for his services in the Premier League, but against the odds, Moscardo shows PSG as his first club in Europe. And while he still has to recover from an injury during the next 3 months, if he continues to show the same tenacity, he can be a strong contender for Ugarte's place in PSG's starting 11. Number 7, Vctor Haaland. Similarly to Endrick, Vctor Haaland is also a promising Brazilian striker with big shoes to fill in Spain. Despite his short stature for a striker, Haaland compensates it with his high technical skill and the ability to use both feet extremely well. Due to his size and play style, the comparisons with Agüero are obvious, but without wanting to hype him too much, he appears to have an even higher potential than the former Argentinian star. Already capped one time at Brazil, and after finishing 2023 as one of the best young players of the Brasileirão, Haaland has all eyes on him in a time when Barca desperately need inspired players to turn their bad fortunes around. Number 6, Bakayoko. If you watch the Dutch Eredivisie, you are probably familiar with this stunning player. He has been one of the most prolific wingers in the Netherlands, with his 11 goal contributions helping PSV achieve a comfortable lead in the league and an impressive qualification to the Champions League round of 16. Bakayoko became even more popular after his impressive outings against Arsenal last year, and will have an even greater stage to shine in the summer when he'll represent Belgium in Euro 2024. If he keeps his level, I'm sure a move to a top club in the Premier League is simply a matter of time. Number 5, Facundo Buonanotte. Before joining Brighton, Buonanotte made a real impression on former Premier League champion Carlos Tevez. The Argentine youngster played under Tevez at Rosario Central, scoring his first winner for the club at 17, before moving to England a few months later. The winger has since adapted to life in the UK and is enjoying more and more game time in recent matches, even scoring a goal against Chelsea. With fellow Wideman Simon Adingra and Kaoru Mitoma away on international duty in January, he has a chance to follow an impressive 2023 with a fast start to the new calendar year. Number 4, Milos Keks. Another 19-year-old, Keks joined Bournemouth from AZ Alkmaar after aiding his club reach last season's Conference League semi-finals. Some youngsters have trouble transitioning from the Dutch Eredivisie to the Prem, but Keks has made the most out of his opportunity and continues to improve at a rapid pace. The promising left-back will be one of Hungary's biggest hopes for Euro 2024, who will want to improve on their group stage finish from 3 years ago. If he performs at a high level against Germany and the rest of their opponents, many big English and German clubs will give his agent a call after July. Number 3, Gerald Quansah. Make no mistake about it, Gerald Quansah is a future England centre-back. The 20-year-old has proven himself to be a solid backup option for Liverpool after Joel Matip's serious injury and has shown a lot of composure in Europa League. Those solid performances on Thursday nights have started to earn him more minutes in the Premier League, and the praise of Jurgen Klopp, who already dubbed him Virgil 2.0. Don't sleep on Quansah. Should a centre-back depart from Anfield in the summer, he'll 100% be given a chance to impose himself. Number 2. Kobbie Mino. Man United have been plagued by injuries since the beginning of the season, and one area of the field that has been significantly affected has been the midfield. But those hardships sometimes lead to positive things, and one of them has been the rise of Kobbie Mino. After returning from an injury himself, Mino has quickly rose to the ranks, showing calmness on the ball and the ability to transform the Red Devils' playing style into something more fluid. Next season, he's poised to assume an even greater role, potentially securing a permanent spot in the starting 11 ahead of Mount, Eriksen and Amrabat. And finally at number 1, João Neves. Perhaps Portugal's most exciting prospect of the year, Neves has been vital to Benfica this season. So much so that his inspired performances have already earned him 3 call-ups to the national team in the last couple of months. Kinda like what happened with Enzo last year, many clubs in the Prem were eagerly awaiting for the winter transfer season to snatch a 19-year-old. But this time around, Benfica have learned their lesson. Rui Costa will only consider selling Neves in the summer, fearing that his departure could negatively impact the club's title aspirations. On the other hand, these are also great news for the player. Staying until June will give him more time to develop and a guarantee that he'll have experienced enough game time to earn a spot in Portugal's squad for the Euros. And that is it for the video. Don't forget to leave a like so I know you want to watch more content like this, and subscribe to never miss the most interesting football discussions, stories and top 10 lists. Thank you for watching till the end, I appreciate you and I will see you soon.